Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I was in charge of everything that it came to with anything Genie Plus, anything Lightning Lane, just because I was the person with the most knowledge on the trip. And if you don't know this by now, the virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind opens up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, I was in charge of that, but I had to get my dad to wake up with me, and luckily he did because my phone glitched out and he was able to get in the queue. He was much like, was this what I was supposed to do? And I was like, yeah, it was. You got all of us in. That's so awesome. But the funny thing is, I didn't tell them what this ride was like at all. After we succeeded in getting the virtual queue, my dad and I went out to Walmart just to go get some last minute things like sunscreen and a couple of granola bars just to take to the parks with us. Hello! Here's my makeup for the day. I was super proud of myself. I got to match my outfit a little bit, so I hope you're able to guess who I am just by these. About a 5-minute drive away was a Walmart that was pretty close to the place we were staying at, and I found these little self-tans and I thought they were so funny and I had to take a photo of them because I never see self-tan in Canada and I never see anything like that. But then on our way out, we drove past a Chick-fil-A, and we don't have a Chick-fil-A anywhere near where I live. So I thought this was pretty funny. I had to take a photo of it. We did take a little stop there to grab a little bit of brekkie because we hadn't gone grocery shopping for anything for like breakfast foods yet. So I got some sort of like scrambled egg like breakfast bowl. It was okay. It was fine. But we did get a couple of things for my brother and then for my dad and myself. And then this was me putting on my ears. If you couldn't tell, I was the Scarlet Witch for the Epcot day. I was super excited. And then we were finally able to get everybody into the car and on the road. And I was just super stoked. We got a pretty cool van. And this was just me in the back seat taking a photo of the Epcot entranceway on our way in to go and find some parking. This was starting to feel very surreal. I was very excited. We were looking at all the other excited people in their vehicles. It was just so much fun. Now, there wasn't any trams running at the time that we went, but we did get to park pretty close to the park. So that was convenient for us anyways. We didn't have to walk too long because we did go, I think, maybe like half an hour after park open. So here's me taking pictures with the Epcot ball. Just kind of a staple icon, taking pictures with everybody. This is a cute little photo of my brother and I, and then my mom's kind of photobombing in the background if you can't see, and then my grandma's kind of off to the side. Just a cute little family moment there. So once we entered into the park, our queue wasn't being called yet. So we were like, oh, what should we do? Well, what we first decided to do was just go on a cute little ride called Finding Nemo. So we got onto the ride, and this is me trying to take a photo of everybody. So if you can't see, there's me and my brother. And then in the next one is going to be my grandma and my grandpa. And then the one over is my mom and my dad. And they weren't really posing for the photo, but I was trying to get a cute little photo of all of us on the ride. Shortly after we got, I think it was entering the ride, our Guardians virtual queue did get called. We headed over right after we finished the Finding Nemo's ride, and I had to take a cute little photo with the rocket ship outside, but it was so bright, so it did not end up turning pretty. So, a little side note, I'm the only one who kind of studied the rides and stuff before we went on the trip, and I didn't really tell anyone in my family what kind of ride this was. I told them it was a roller coaster and that they would be kind of turning around a little bit, not too much. Of course, I've never been on it before, so I don't expect too much of it, but my family was a little bit surprised. But in the meantime, they didn't really know what was going on. They thought the Pre-show was amazing, and I did too. Holy moly, that was so good. So they did start to build a lot of anticipation, and we were kind of guessing on what kind of songs we were going to get on the ride, because I did tell them that there was 6 different songs that we could possibly end up getting, and we didn't know what ones we were going to get, obviously. So there's a little picture of us before the ride. There's me, my brother, my grandma, and my grandpa. They all seem pretty excited. They don't really know what's going on. This is the second ride of the trip. I know what's kind of going on, but they don't. So I'm pretty excited for keeping everybody like excited for this ride. And I think a majority of us liked it. So that's good. And then it's the photo of my mom and my dad. But we got onto the ride, and it ended up being my mom, my dad, my brother and I in a vehicle, and my grandma and grandpa in a different vehicle because you only fit 4 in a car. This is our picture. We unfortunately didn't even get the picture from my grandparents. We couldn't find it. So that was unfortunate, but I really like this photo. I think it's super cute. As you can see, all of our reactions. My brother, my dad, and I are having a good time. I'm pretty sure my mom probably has her eyes closed. My grandma did say after the ride was over, did anyone open their eyes? Because this was a lot more than they were expecting. So hey, they get to break to all their friends that they went on this ride. So I think that's a pretty cool achievement. We ended up getting Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and I thought it was a pretty good ride. I really enjoyed it. It just felt very magical to me. And I was just so excited to be there, and this kind of made it feel like the trip was starting off on the right foot. So I really enjoyed that. But we ended up taking a couple photos in the photo pass outside, and like, oh, I love taking PhotoPass photos. They were so much fun. The PhotoPass photographers, they were so much fun. I hadn't figured out how to do cast compliments yet, so unfortunately we didn't get to compliment them. But like honestly, all of our photographers throughout this whole trip were so amazing. I loved them so much. We didn't really know what to do next, so then we headed over to Journey into Imagination with Figment. We had a bunch of fun there. My grandparents were a little bit skeptical because they were like, are you sure this is a good ride? And we're like, yes, it is a good ride. Do not worry. They had a hard time trusting me with rides after Cosmic Rewind, which is fair. But yeah. Then we decided to head over to the land to go and ride the best ride in all of Walt Disney World. I think about this ride often. It's called Living with the Land. We had so much fun, and it was kind of just a nice sit down, relax. Like it was still early in the morning, but it was good to kind of just relax a little bit before the rest of our day started. I did have a lot of fun pointing out all the different hidden Mickeys on this ride. So that was fun. We then headed over to Soarin', which is my mom's favorite ride in the whole entire world. She loves it so much fun. She was so excited. It was quite a long line. We actually had to wait, and we waited in, I think, about 40 minutes, but I really like that they have like the Disney Play questionnaire up on the board. So I got to do that. And then because my grandparents are away during the winter time, we went in February. My parents and my grandparents got to catch up a little bit, but I just wanted to take a couple photos of my mom on the ride. She was having so much fun. She loves this ride so much. After Soarin' is when we started making our venture around World Showcase. So we started off in Canada, which might be a little bit controversial, but we always start off in Canada because we live in Canada. So why not start like your vacation off where you're from? So that was pretty fun, convenient too. So next we headed off to the United Kingdom, where we participate in our Triply picture that my brother and I take every time we are in Disney World. We go to the garden in the back, and we squat down and take a photo, and it's just kind of cool to see us throughout the years. So we try to take it at the same spot every year. That obviously doesn't always happen, but it's just so cool, so cute. There's actually only one photo that's missing. We couldn't find. I think we may have just missed it that year, but yeah, only just one photo missing. It's just super cute. Like, look at us. We were so young. Now look at us. I was 21 in the picture, and he was 18, and then I don't even know how old we were when we were younger, but just super cute. We went off to France, and we saw a PhotoPass photographer, and we were like, yeah, let's do it. So we got this cute little photo where my grandma was holding Chip, and oh, it was just super cute. And the guy there was so nice. I wish I could say what he remembered, but he was like, is there anything I could do to like make you not like take over the world today? And I was like, So far, so good. Like something like that. Like it was just so funny though, like how he was able to respond to how I was dressed, and that's just the Disney magic, you know? Like I love that. Next, we kind of just ventured our way throughout the World Showcase. We had a lot of fun. Just kind of sitting, taking photos every place we go, going through lots of different stores. So we had a bunch of fun with that. We had to make our way to go on the Grand Fiesta Tour to end our travels around World Showcase. Then we kind of just went and chilled out at Creations for a little bit. My grandma wanted to get some water, my dad wanted to get some water, all that kind of fun stuff. Then we went shopping for a little bit, just looking around at the different stores. And then we just went to go get a spot for the fireworks for Harmonious. But I did see a cute little photographer place, and I got some photos taken, which was super cute. And I got a cute photo with my brother and my mom and the Epcot ball, so that was super cute. We had a bunch of fun doing that. Well, that kind of concludes our day at Epcot. It was so much fun. It was a good first day, a good way to start off the trip. I had a ton of fun with my family, and we needed to get home so we could rest up for our next day at the parks, which was Magic Kingdom. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you had a fun time. I had a fun time putting it together for you. I just love having the chance to relive my little Disney trip that I had with my family in February, and it is currently November. So yeah, I hope you're excited for the next videos because this is only day 2 and we were there for 7 days. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful morning. I'll see you next time.